The Royal Newfoundland Constabulary is heading up that investigation. Has fired another shot at the no side in the education referendum campaign. Education Minister Chris Decker says the government this week sought an independent legal opinion on the new proposed Term 17. He says that religious education, activities, and observances would be protected under the amendment government is proposing. That opinion was provided by Neil Finkelstein, a Toronto lawyer who is considered to be one of this country's top constitutional lawyers. He has taught constitutional law courses and did work for the province on the Charlottetown Accord. Chris Decker says the bottom line is this: the religious component will remain in the school system. Lynn Burry reports. Afternoon, Bishop Harvey said the Premier had sent him a copy of lawyer Finkelstein's opinion and he was examining it. He feels it may not address the questions he's asking, whether a court challenge could strike down religious education in the schools. He expects to have a full statement on Friday. Well, the first of approximately 385,000 eligible voters have cast their ballots in Newfoundland's education referendum. Advanced polls were held on Thursday. Poor weather may have had something to do with a low turnout earlier on Thursday, but as NTV's Jim Thomas reports, people were turning out. The RCMP is investigating suspicious activity at the Diamond Field mine in Voisey Bay, Labrador. At this point, few details have been released, but it appears to involve alleged illegal surveying of the area. Fred Hutton has the details. Helicopter for the Avalon Peninsula has ended, but at times on Thursday it seemed as though the rain was never going to stop. Three players in this country are on the edge of their seats this week. Wednesday night's 649 jackpot was $14 million, but it was not won, and that means it carries over until Saturday. It's expected to reach $25 million. As expected, there's now a great demand to get in on the action. Lynn Burry has more. On our regular viewer reaction segment, it will come as no surprise that the upcoming referendum was the issue that dominated our reaction lines. Jim Furlong has viewer reaction. NTV News late night eating hot dogs at a McDonald's convention. Back to the NTV News late night. Well, the Golden Arches are on prominent display this week in Vancouver as the city hosts its biggest ever McDonald's convention. We have more in this report. Are you really become a major source of entertainment for the masses, but for one group among us, the visually impaired, listening to television has been a largely hollow experience until now. Harry Smith tells us about this new achievement in this report. On the NTV News late night, a sneak preview as to what may happen on the premiere of Friends. To the NTV News late night. Well, with fall just around the corner, television viewers are gearing up for the season premieres of their favorite programs. Last season's surprise hit, the sitcom Friends, has a few surprises in store for its faithful followers this season. Global's Bonnie Laufer spoke with Friends star David Schwimmer about what fans can expect. There's no entertainment news tonight. Well, it seems that Elizabeth Taylor is about to say goodbye to husband number 7. Yes, the news late night. Some good news for a change in the Skyscan weather forecast. The NTV News late night. Well, thank goodness the heavy rainfall warning has ended. That means rain will hopefully taper off by Friday afternoon for most parts of the entire island. This is a look at our Skyscan. As you can see, still some heavy showers over many parts of the entire province. A low pressure system, however, is moving north of the island. That means that gradually throughout the day on Friday, showers will diminish and hopefully most areas may even see a touch of sunshine before the day is through. The forecast for the island, as you can see, some showers for Friday, but they will taper off, and hopefully parts will even see some sunshine. High of 16, clouds, and 20, so nice and warm for Saturday. 19 degrees the high for Sunday with mainly cloudy skies, clouds, and 18 degrees for Monday. For Labrador, they're going to see some sunny breaks as well later in the day, a high near 18, but showers are going to move in for Saturday, a high of 17. Clouds of 15 for Sunday, clouds, and 18 for Monday. And if you have a comment on tonight's newscast, feel free to contact us. And here's how you can do that, a number of ways. We are the NTV News Late Night, and you can write us at Post Office Box 2020, St. John's, Newfoundland, A1C5S2. Our phone number, 709-570-5243. Our fax number, 709-722-3207. Or if you wish, we can be reached on the Internet. Our email address, ntvnews@compusult.nf.ca. And that is our program for tonight. I'm Tony Marie Wiseman. On behalf of all of us here at the NTV News Late Night, thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night. Tonight, well, in the Skyscan weather forecast, it seems as though it's going to be a wet weekend for most parts of the entire province. And now, as a look at our Skyscan, a low-pressure system approaching the province overnight. It's going to bring some rain to the west coast, and that's going to spread eastward throughout the day. For Labrador, well, at least for most parts, they're going to see some flurry activity, and Labrador City may see upwards of 5 centimeters of snow. The forecast in detail for St. John's, Mount Pearl, the Avalon, sunny breaks. For Saturday morning, however, rain by late afternoon, a high of 8. Rain again on Sunday, a high near 4. Things should clear for Monday, a high of 5, and mainly sunny skies for Tuesday, a high of 6. For the remainder of the island, well, rain in the morning, a high of 8. Rain again for Sunday, a high near 3. Flurries and 3 for Monday, sun and 7 for Tuesday. And for Labrador, rain for Saturday, a high near 6. Flurries and 0 for Sunday. Sun and 1 for Monday, sunny breaks on Tuesday. Things will clear over by afternoon and a high of 2. And if you'd like to comment on anything you've seen on our newscast tonight or this week, feel free to contact us. Here's how you can do that. We are the NTV News Late Night at Post Office Box 2020, St. John's, Newfoundland, A1C5S2. Our phone number, area code 709-570-5243. Our fax number, 709-722-3207. Or if you wish, we can be reached on the Internet. Our email address, ntvnews@compusult.nf.ca. And that is our program for tonight. I'm Tony Marie Wiseman on behalf of all of us here at the NTV News Late Night. Thank you so much for joining us this week. We'll see you back here again with the Late Night on Monday night. Judge John Bork was tabled in the House of